Let's go!
In other news, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond is back to 100% functionality. Did we learn what got updated? Not. We have a presumption of what got updated. Seemingly is related to compatibility. To allow MVCI of all games to be more compatible with modern hardware. To just boil it down, that's pretty much what it is. It's like a physics thing. It's 32-bit to 64-bit compatibility. Right, okay. Yes, so they're making sure that people can play that game on like modern hardware. The bizarre part of it is why. So for anybody that's curious, MVCIB.com version 1.1 was the update that we released a few days ago, about less than a week ago. And yes, 1.1 is the base one with all the new stuff that's added to the game. And 1.1a is the hotfix. So all you got to do, as a result of the latest Steam update on July 6th, all players must download patch 1.1 and 1.1a, and the installation is the exact same. You just grab 1.1, which is kind of a bigger file. This is kind of like, you know, an 8 gigabyte file, and 1.1a is a small, like, megabyte file. It's really tiny. So you just install them the exact same way, do this one, and then then you're good.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond.
So yeah, we're working, and we are going to go to X, press the X button, go down to, let's just say 1v1 cross frenzy, right? And this normally would be used to play in like a single player environment where you just want to play against like arcade mode or something like that. That's usually how it works. This was not working. And now when you fire up this mode, this isn't even the online mode. When you fire up this mode and you're just like, hey, I just want to practice and see how this works. I just want to do some setups and stuff like that. It works as a single player mode.
Ready.
And we're back to both characters.
Fight. Direct hit. Take it down.
We're back to having both characters available. Look at that.
You're gonna love this.
I want to go online and play, dude. This stuff's addictive. All right. It's working. MVCI at Evo in the BYOC area. 10 a.m. is 1v1 double elims on Saturday. 2 p.m. 2v2 Cross Fever double elim, and 5 p.m. 2v2 Cross Fever Frenzy double elim. They're running everything, bro, and a lot of the MVCI heads are going to be here. This is 2v2 Cross Fever is the 4 characters on screen at once. 2v2 is literally 2x KO mode, right? So, anyway, it's MVCIB. Don't get me wrong. It is going to be MVCIB when you get there. So, yeah, I've been seeing some footage of people like playing this so far. I'm curious of the MVCI heads that are actually out there. Crazy stuff that happens as this mode is being played online with other people. So, yeah. This is 4 characters being piloted by 2 players, you know? And this is the kind of crazy stuff this mode leads to. You're controlling one controller is controlling 2 characters.
That was so bullshit.
They're just beating the hell out of each other. Yeah, Soulstone's still good.
This dude out of here. Oh my gosh! Yo, this might be the biggest brain double kill in the history. Oh, I didn't get the double kill. Never mind, I'm terrible.
Oh, that's gross. That is gross.
This dude is getting torched.
Funny enough, it's like, it looks crazy insane, and yeah, it is crazy insane, but so much of this game is designed around this. They actually put a metric ton of like guardrails in on this technical mode we have by design from Capcom, because you know, you have to do this. The game allows this. The game allows Soulstone to have 2 characters fighting 2 characters and stuff like that. MVCIB.com, it says easy as that. And you scroll down, version 1.1 now available. And there's a download link. So it's on Nexus and it's on Mediafire. So you want to grab the game, yeah, you can just download it for free. You just grab it, and then there's install instructions in the README that tells you if you have the previous version, what you need to do, how you need to do it, just to show what was added, to show some of the stuff that has changed. Ryu and many of the characters that did not have the alternate outfits that we were able to afford time for at the beginning of launch now actually have them. So many of the things that did not get a chance to make it before are now in here. So Ryu gets this alt, which is, I think was done before, but this one's now here too. Evil Ryu is properly flattened and, available. On my request and defrauding demand, we wanted to get a Strider 2099 outfit, so Strider 2013. So that was his default outfit, but that was a bit different, right? That was a bit different than what was initially in the game. And yeah, Hien is back. So Hien has returned as Strider's default outfit because he was Strider's default outfit, right? Spider-Man was one of the ones that got some pretty unique alts different from the original. So now, yes, his alts sort of line up. These all are appropriate, but yes, the Iron Spider alt comes back for his default costume. And he has all the different colors of the, I think this is the Iron Spider alt. So that has returned. Winter Soldier, another one we gave him like a cable alt. Superior Spider-Man, that's what it is. We gave him a cable alt, right? And this we changed back because you can always mod in the new alt. So the cable alt goes away for, by default, his classic alt, which makes sense. We're trying to get the original alt costumes that we missed out on in the game. So you can still put in the older ones if you want. So how do we do that? We get back to the main menu, and then you press F5 to bring up the mod screen. And you'll notice down here, here's that Spider-Man alt, the Strider one. There's a Chun-Li alt, the Winter Soldier. I'm going to click all of these, and I'm going to click Reload Mods, and I'm going to click Save. So, from the main menu, that has now been saved. Let's go back to that same exact thing, the collection. Let's go back down to Strider this time, and lo and behold, Strider now has his 2099 alt. And there we go. It's as easy as that. You don't even have to shut the whole game down. You don't have to turn the entire game off and reload it up. You can literally hot swap from the main menu these visual mods and these audio mods. From the main menu, you'll see some new options at the bottom of the screen. You're going to see a server matching version, MVCIB 1.1. So you know that you're on the right version of the game, right? You have an idea that you are correctly updating the game to the right version. So let's press X. We have an entirely new menu. A whole new menu that allows you to customize outlines for lower end computers because they might be a little taxing. I think they're pretty big on CPU load. So that makes the game run better for lower end computers. And, there's just some stuff in here. You can easily enable or disable online cross frenzy or cross frenzy mode. This is the stuff for the multiplayer, the 2 versus 2, actual local multiplayer. So if you have 4 people playing, you can still get this up and running. Cross frenzy and online cross frenzy are functional. And yeah, if I was like, hey, let's play online cross frenzy, let's play online cross frenzy. Let's do that. Well, you can click it and then go back. And then it reloads the game. Give it a second. And then refreshes, and we have entered single cross frenzy online mode, meaning that anybody else that's on 1.1 and they also activate single cross frenzy online mode is going to jump online, and you're going to fight each other with 2 characters. 2 versus 2 characters, dude. Granted, this won't work in like ranked. You will need to play it in like a lobby mode. But there's not a ton of people on ranked in this game. The craziest part was that when this first came out, there was a ton of folks that were playing ranked in this game and actually ranking up. In chat, that had not happened in like 8 years. You know, ranked was, people were primarily getting their matches in a ranked MVCI. Dude, that hasn't been functioning in this game in so long. I definitely want to jump in and try to get some matches with y'all. So anyway, let me go to training really fast. And let me show you guys what also has updated. So in this menu, pretty substantial amount of changes. A whole bunch of the placement of characters was very early, right? It was put in within like a 24 to 48 hour time span. So it wasn't necessarily like polished, and the team has gone through and polished the entire menu.
I shall fight.
And that includes this. Alternate costumes represented on the screen. Look at that. So by default, you know, the default costumes for the characters are going to be actually on here. So you can see which characters you're picking. You can see them change in front of you. You can literally see their differences, like right here, in all of this new artwork that has been made for the game. A completely new amount of artwork. Strider's the same way. Here's the hen costume. So all of the default costumes are up here, you know? And even if we go down to everybody else, yes, like different faces, because we have to take the masks off and stuff like that, you know? And what I understand is that like the placement also got better. So there's less like weird overlap of the characters like on top of each other. So now it looks really good. Now, like, this was a lot of work because we unfortunately did not really design a what's it called, a default document of how these characters were going to be presented on this screen. We pretty much just hired artists to do stuff and just let them do their thing. So these characters were like overlapping each other a lot, and it was hard to see like what the background character was, or the foreground character was just way down there. Now it looks really good. So yeah, this stage also got recently optimized. It was a little heavy on load, and a lot of people on lower end rigs were unable to play it. So now you can. Now you can. And yeah, you'll notice that I'm controlling two characters at once. I think I disabled the outlines. I think I disabled the outlines on accident. So I'll have to go back and turn them back on. But Chad, you can also just turn off the outlines if you want. And yeah, this is the way the game is played with two characters. You know, pretty cool. This is for lower end PCs because our screen space outlines were pretty taxing. So this is just what it looks like with it disabled. Oh God, Venom, where are you going, buddy? Oh. What the heck, Power Stone? Oh God. Okay.
I'll be victorious.
Face me. Vengeance awaits.
Good Lord, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. He was in the box and he was still God tier. Oh no. Oh no, this is definitely arcade style. Damn. Oh my God, Venom pressure. Oh my God, how are they gonna get out of there? Ghost Rider could just press H and win. It's so chaotic, it's insane, dude. Missed. All right, one's dead. It's gonna be tough, don't get me wrong. It's not gonna be easy. Oh God. Crap! Here's the big one. Let's go!
It's in here.
What in the what?
What in the what? How? How did that get crushed?
That's a good super in this mode.
Wow, did Spider-Man duck under that? What is happening?
Oh, dude, he's getting his ass kicked. Jenna, you gotta get in there and save him.
Too much at stake.
Back.
Wow, wow.
If he gets a pickup, he might be dead.
Having fun?
Nope. Magma helped.
Jesus.
Oh, level 3 wasted because you have to use the quick supers. You really got to split your brain. This is like a left-right hemisphere of your brain sort of thing having to work together. What I'm trying to say is that it's like playing Pragmata. This is like playing Pragmata. Okay.
Okay, Jesus. Oh, she's gonna plot. Oh, it knocked her back.
Power Stone's too good.
Power Stone, dude.
Especially when you jump over a character.
Oh my God, dude. Jesus! 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 God! 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 Wow, dude.
He's trying to do finger. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, god damn. Mega Man can pick up after this, too. Ooh. All right. Damn. Another world record round. It lasted 16 seconds. Oh, no. The worst spot for a box. Oh, God. Oh, God. Cool. Sigma Ghost Rider might be an actual war crime. The damage is going to be so high, and you just have big dumb chains on big dumb armor constantly.